Have you ever been riding along, your machine starts running poorly, and then you get a check engine light, you check it, and it's a 520209 code, which means that your O2 sensor is bad? Well, we have the fix for it now with our up and running O2 sensor replacement for the Polaris RZR, and today we're going to show you how to change it. So the first thing you're going to do is come right here. You'll probably have a Christmas tree tab that your wiring harness is attached to. On our machine, we don't have that tab anymore, so all we have is a zip tie, so we're just going to go ahead and cut the zip tie off. And then we're going to pull our O2 sensor down the harness to where we can get to the connector. And the connector is kind of tight to get to, but what you're going to do is push down on the tab and release it. So there'll be a tab on the opposite side of this plug, on this plug here that's kind of hanging down. I know it's kind of hard for y'all to see. But what you're going to do is push down on the tab, that would be on this side, the harness side of the connector, and then pull the connector out, so just like that. Then we're going to grab a 14mm wrench. Now sometimes these can be corroded and stuck. I recommend using a little bit of penetrating oil. And if that's not helping, then you may have to put some heat on it. You're not going to hurt anything putting heat on it. As you see there, we got ours loosened up enough to where we can thread it out by hand. Pull it out. As you can see on this one, it's got quite a bit of carbon built up. This one's been in for a while, so it's definitely time to change it. So now we're going to grab our new O2 sensor and just start threading it into our exhaust here. Let's go ahead and fully tighten it. There we go. We'll come right over here. This one was routed over the top. We do have a radiator relocation, so ours is going to look a little bit different than yours. You won't have that tube right there. We're going to run it around. Tapped in good and tight there. I always like to pull on these. Make sure that it's good and firmly seated. So at this point you clip it back into the factory location there. Again, ours doesn't have the factory tab on it anymore, so we're just going to throw a zip tie on it. So now that you have your new O2 sensor installed, make sure that your wiring is up out of the way. You don't want any wiring laying down on the exhaust or anywhere that it could melt the harness of any way, shape, or form. Once you've done all that, that's all there is to it to install one of SuperATV's up and running replacement O2 sensors on this Polaris RZR Turbo. Be sure to check the description below to pick yours up today, and while you're there, drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.